Louisiana orders schools to display the Ten Commandments in every classroom, including colleges. In the latest shot fired in America's intensifying culture wars, Louisiana will now require public schools to display the Ten Commandments poster in every classroom after Republican Governor Jeff Landry signed a bill into law on Wednesday. If you want to respect the rule of law, you've got to start from the original lawgiver, which was Moses, said Landry at a bill signing event, and I congratulate them. Starting in January, each public classroom in the Pelican State must have a display of the Ten Commandments measuring at least 11 by 14 inches and using large and easily readable font. The display must include a 4-paragraph context statement on how the commandments were a prominent part of American public education for almost 3 centuries. Notably, the requirement covers not only K-12 schools, but public universities as well. The law says it does not seek to create an unfunded mandate, but anticipates schools will use displayed donations by private parties. For now, Louisiana is the only state with such a requirement, and legal challenges are already in the works. A consortium of organizations comprising the ACLU, American United for Separation of Church and State, and the Freedom from Religion Foundation issued a statement after Landry signed the bill into law, saying the measure goes against the 1980 precedent set in Stone versus Graham, in which the Supreme Court struck down a similar Kentucky law. The group added, "We're preparing a lawsuit to challenge HB 71. The law violates the separation of church and state and is blatantly unconstitutional. The First Amendment promises that we all get to decide for ourselves what religion's beliefs, if any, to hold and practice, without pressure from the government. Politicians have no business imposing their preferred religious doctrine on students and families in public schools," they said. The law's language was clearly drafted with legal changes in mind. It notes that include the Ten Commandments in the education of our children as part of our state and national history, culture, and tradition. It also specifies that the text of the commandments to be used in Louisiana classrooms is the same as what was upheld in 2005 Supreme Court case Van Orden versus Perry. The text shall read as follows: The Ten Commandments: I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make to thyself any graven images. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord the God hath given thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his cattle, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. So in that 5-4 decision, the court ruled that the Constitution's Establishment Clause did render the Ten Commandments monument on the grounds of Texas Capitol building illegal. Simply having religious content or promoting a message consistent with the religious doctrine does not run afoul of the Establishment Clause, the majority wrote. It is a legislator intent to apply the decision set forth by the Supreme Court of the United States in Van Orden versus Perry to continue the rich tradition and ensure that the students in our public schools may understand and appreciate the foundational documents of our state and national government, the Louisiana law declares. And given Louisiana has the second largest murder rate of any American state, a little more thou shalt not kill cannot hurt. And this is on Zero Hedge by Tyler Durden. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.